みんな、こんにちは。ジェイソンです。位置に合わせて、ませんしです。よろしくお願いします。Welcome back to another episode of my Sensiisms, where I take something really freaking awesome and tell you guys about it. Today's episode, I can't even contain myself, like, at all. None. Today's episode is about the awesome girl band Perfume. I freaking love the ish out of these ladies to the point to where I even listened to them the entire time I was writing the script for this episode. These girls are my absolute all-time favorite idols ever. Period. And I freaking love them so much. They've been there through the good times as well as the bad when it comes to my life and the things I've gone through. I discovered them randomly one day while messing with my phone and looking for stuff to download when I came upon a Japanese topic under the video section of the website that I was on. Polyrhythm was the music video that I ended up randomly downloading and instantaneously falling in love with. I had to find out who they were, like, now! And after finally acquiring a computer and some internet, I was able to do some research and find out that it was Perfume! It was all downhill from there. I did some more digging and I found more songs plus a few videos on YouTube. I listen to them seriously like all the time. And I still can't get enough. From the early monochrome effect to their latest hit Clean Clean, these girls are amazing at what they do, and that is why I'm here today. So here's a little timeline to get things started. Before I get to the timeline, you guys have to know that Perfume is a Japanese girl pop group from Hiroshima, Japan, consisting of Ayano Omoto, which is Nochi, Yuka Kashino, which is Kashiyuka, and Ayaka Nishiwaki, which is Achan. The group has been signed with Universal Music Japan since 2012. In 2000, Achan Kashiyuka and Yuka Kawayuka formed the group inside the Young Talent Academy Actors School in Hiroshima. Because all three members had the Japanese character for fragrance, they named the group Perfume. However, before the group could even debut, Kawayuka decided to pull out of the project as she left the actors school. Achan set out to find a new replacement, and Nochi joined as the third member. In March 2002, Perfume debuted in Hiroshima with the single Omajinai Perori. They followed up the release with Kareshi Boshuju in November of the same year. Around this time, they also met Mikiko, a choreographer who would go on to coordinate all of their dances from this point forward. In 2003, following their graduation from the actors school, the trio moved to Tokyo. There, they became a part of Beehive, a project that Busy and Boys Style also belonged to. They signed with the management office of Muse Inc. They also met Capsule's Yasutaka Nakata, who would become their main producer, in which he is amazing. Have you guys heard his stuff? Between the years of 2003 and 2004, they released Sweet Donuts, Monochrome Effect, and Vitamin Drop. Under the indie record label Beehive Records. It was also during that time that they had their first three, not one, but three live performances, and though none of their releases were a hit, their management office made the choice to give Perfume a major debut. From autumn 2004 to summer 2005, Perfume temporarily set Akihabara as their home ground. They collaborated with the voice actress and singer Haruko Momoi, providing vocals for her song Akihaba Love, which was produced by her under the alias DJ Momo I. The song was released on a DVD along with a promotional video. Sometimes held live street performances there, and they used to be considered as Akibake idols until their hit album Game. On September 21st, 2005, Perfume made its major label debut under the label Tokuma Japan Communications. Yay, thank you, Tokuma Japan! They released Linear Motor Girl, which charted the Oricon charts at number 99. The two singles, Computer City and Electro World, followed in 2006. On August 2nd, 2006, Perfume released Perfume Complete Best, along with the new track Perfect Star, Perfect Smile. The album reached number 33 on the Oricon charts, later climbing as high as number 25 with the release of Perfume's second album, Game. On December 20th, 2006, Perfume released a download-exclusive song called Twinkle Snow Powdery Snow. The song later appeared on their single Fan Service Suite. On December 21st, 2006, Perfume had their live concert held at the Harajuku Astro Hall, which was later recorded and released as Fan Service Bitter. In February 2007, they released Fan Service Suite featuring the fun dance track Chocolate Disco. This was the turning point for Perfume, in which their luck began to change. Although the sales for Fan Service Suite were not stellar, okay, they were not stellar. Chocolate Disco did catch the attention of an already well-established artist in the J-pop industry, Kimura Kaela. Kimura then played Perfume's music on her radio show consistently. While listening to Kimura's radio show, a commercial director named Akira Tomotsugi noticed Perfume and decided to use the three girls in an upcoming TV ad. On July 1st, 2007, the commercial for NHK's recycling campaign aired, featuring Perfume and their new song, Polyrhythm. The commercial gave Perfume the exposure they could only have dreamt of before. Subsequently, their next live show sold out, and Perfume became the first, oh my gosh, the first idol group to perform at the Summer Sonic Music Festival. On September 12, 2007, Perfume officially released their 10th single, Polyrhythm. It reached number 4 on the Oricon Daily Single Charts and climbed as high as number 7 on the weekly charts. In 2008, the group followed up the success of Polyrhythm with Baby Cruising Love and Macaroni. The single reached number 3 on the Oricon weekly charts and sold 50,000 copies. On April 16, 2008, Perfume released their first original album. I don't even remember where I was at in 2008. I think I was in San Juan still. Yeah, I was still in San Juan. Game reached number 1 on the Oricon charts upon its release, making Perfume the first techno-pop group to achieve this since Yellow Magic Orchestra's Naughty Boys in 1983. Ooh, Naughty Boys. The album went on to sell over 450,000 copies and is certified double platinum. Double platinum! After the album's release, Perfume's first tour, Game, was announced. The group toured 10 cities and sold out all tickets. On the final day of the tour, Perfume announced that they would be doing a 2-day show at the prestigious Nippon Budokan in November 2008, as well as the release date of their next single, Love the World. Love the World was released on July 9th, 2008. It became the first techno-pop song to ever reach number 1 on the Oricon charts. Number 1, yay! It's an amazing song, actually. You guys have to listen to it. On October 2008, the Perfume first tour, Game DVD, was announced. Upon its release, it beat prominent artists like Kodakumi and Namiyamuto for the number 1 spot. Oh, snap! The year 2008 ended with the release of their 13th single, Dream Fighter, which reached number 2 on the Oricon charts. They were also chosen to sing at NHK's 59th Koaku Uta Gassen, the prestigious end-of-the-year TV program. On March 25th, 2009, Perfume released their 14th single, One Room Disco. The single reached number 1 in the charts. On July 8th, 2009, Perfume released its 80s-themed third album, Triangle. The album was another number 1 hit for Perfume, selling over 300,000 copies. Oh my god. Perfume then went out on their second nationwide tour to promote the album. In 2010, Perfume released Fushizena Girl and Natural Requeste, which reached number 2 on the Oricon charts. Perfume took a part in the commercial for a Pepsi Next campaign in Japan. In that commercial, they covered a short segment of Love Fool by the Cardigans. A link to that commercial will be in the description. On August 11, 2010, Perfume celebrated their 10th anniversary with the release of their 16th single, Voice, which was used in a Nissan advertisement. Perfume's show at the Tokyo Dome as part of their 10-year anniversary marked only the second time an all-female group had held a concert at the venue since Speed. Tickets for the show were sold out on the day the tickets were released. My goodness! The demand for the tickets was so high that extra unplanned seats were added. Perfume performed to over 50,000 fans. At the end of the show, it was announced that Perfume would be attending the Mnet Asian Music Awards, a Korean music-based award show that takes place in Macau, as one of the representatives for Japan, alongside the R&B duo Chemistry. After the concert, a new single titled Ne was released on November 10, 2010, and like Natural Nikoyeshite, it was a tie-up with Japanese apparel brand Natural Beauty Basic. The single debuted at number 2 with the first week sales of 85,164, their highest first week singles sales to date. On November 28, 2010, Perfume received the Best Asia Artist Award. Deserve it! At the Mnet Asian Music Awards in Macau, and later performed Ne and Chocolate Disco. Since February 2nd, 2011, a new song, Laser Beam, was featured in a Keating Juice ad, Hyoketsu. Though it was announced on March 3rd, 2011, that their next single would be released on April 20th, 2011, the official site announced on April 1st, 2011, that the new single would be a double A-side single of Laser Beam and Kasuka no Kaori, and the release was suspended until May 5th, 2011 due to the 2011 Eastern Japan earthquake. In 2011, their hit song Polyrhythm was featured in Pixar's movie Cars 2. The song was also included on the film's soundtrack. Perfume was invited to attend the world premiere of Cars 2 in Los Angeles on June 18, 2011. When the movie was released, Perfume's popularity began to skyrocket faster than the pace of their legwork in Ne. Also, Perfume did a second TV commercial for Keating featuring the new song Glitter. On September 5th, 2011, Perfume announced that they will be releasing their fourth album, JPN, on November 30th, 2011. Before the album was to be released, they released their new single, Spice, on November 2nd, 2011, which is the lead single for the album and includes the song Glitter from their recent Keating commercial tie-up. On October 15th, 2011, Perfume and Japanese co-ed band AAA represented Japan as performers for the 2011 Asia Song Festival, which was held in Daegu, South Korea. On February 28, 2012, it was announced that the group had transferred to Universal Music Japan to start working overseas. It was also announced that the group would be releasing their latest album, JPN, on iTunes in 50 countries, and the official global website on March 6th. The first official release of the group under the Universal Music Japan was the single Spring of Life. On the same day, Universal Japan announced that the group would be managed by the label Universal J. On March 7th, 2012, Perfume had announced that they had signed a global contract with Universal Music Group. A day after, on March 8th, 2012, the group announced the April 11 release of the single Spring of Life. The title track is already being used as a commercial for Kirin Chuhai Hyoketsu. This marks the group's first single to be released under their new record label. On March 18th, 2012, Perfume gave their first English interview to Japan Times Online. In it, they discussed K-pop, their move from Tokuma, Japan to Universal Music and coming to America for the first time, and their desire to perform internationally. The group hosted the MTV Video Music Awards Japan 2012, which was held in Chiba at Makuhari Messe Hall on June 23, 2012. They also represented Japan at the first ABU TV Song Festival in 2012 as well, which was scheduled at the KBS Concert Hall in Seoul, South Korea, for October 14, 2012. On February 27, 2013, Perfume released their 17th single entitled Mirai no Museum. The title track was used as the theme song for the Doraemon film Nobita no Himitsu Doodoo Museum. The single peaked at number 2 on the Oricon charts, becoming the group's 12th consecutive top 3 single. On May 22, 2013, Perfume released their second single for 2013 entitled Magic of Love, releasing simultaneously the live DVD Perfume World Tour First, which was their recent performance in Singapore from their world tour. On June 19, 2013, Perfume announced the release of their 4th studio album entitled Level 3 for October 2, 2013, their first studio album with Universal Music Japan. On October 6, 2013, a new song titled Party Maker started to be promoted in TV commercials of Alicia's Chocora BB Sparkling. On November 27, 2013, their 19th single, Sweet Refrain, was released. The song was used as a theme song for the TV Asahi drama Toshi Densetsu no Onna 2, which started broadcasting on October 11, 2013. On May 27, 2014, Perfume announced that they would release their new single, Cling Cling, on July 16, along with 3 other songs. It was also stated that Cling Cling will be used in the new Chocora BB commercial. On June 24, 2014, Perfume announced their next world tour titled Perfume World Tour 3rd. From October 31st through November 15th, taking them to Taiwan, Singapore, and United Kingdom, and their first visits to the United States. And they just recently had these concerts. One was in LA, the next one was in New York, and I was in Puerto Rico, loathing myself and hating life because I missed them and I missed the opportunity to go see them. But it wasn't by choice. It was because, number 1, I ain't got no money, and number 2, I ain't got no money. On July 16th, Perfume released Cling Cling, which was their 20th single overall, along with 3 other tracks entitled Hold Your Hand, which I have a dance cover, and I will put a link in my description box for it, which would be the theme for the drama Silent Pour. Display, used as a tie-in with Panasonic 4K, and Ijiwaru na Hero. The song Hold Your Hand had Perfume fans from all around the world contribute photographs of their hands with various lyrics and letters written on them. The pictures were then compiled into a final music video. And there you have it. There's this amazing timeline / info on Perfume. Like I said, love them to death. I am a huge, majorly huge fan. I cannot wait for the day that I actually get to meet these women in person and just be able to experience their presence and to be able to actually speak with them and just to be able to interact and just to be able to see them standing right in front of me. Like, number 1 is just gonna be it's gonna make my entire life, because these women ever since 2006 have been my idols, and I've never gone back ever since, like, at all. Like, and I have fangirled over them millions of times, and I will continue to fangirl over them. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed and were a little informed about what I love to call Perfume. And always remember to like, comment, subscribe, add, reach out. All of my links to my social media will be on my main channel page, as well as down below in the description box. A link to Perfume's main channel on YouTube will also be in the description box, as well as a link to their Wikipedia page where I got the information for this episode. Anyway, thank you all so much again for watching, and have an awesome freaking day. As always, それじゃね